10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta. Big developments today in the legislature's efforts to redraw Louisiana's congressional district maps. The court battle over the issue wages on, but a federal judge will now be drawing those maps. Both the state House and Senate dismissed today without drawing a new map, despite a judge's order to have a new one drawn by Monday with 2 majority black districts. Sam Winstrom has more on what all this means and the decisions other courts could make.
The math is easy. Louisiana has 6 congressional seats. Our population is 1/3 black. So under the Voting Rights Act, Louisiana should have 2 majority black congressional districts. The Louisiana legislature insists that 1 is enough.
Members will send a message to the Senate. We are concluded with our work.
After being ordered by a federal judge to create a 2nd majority black district in the state, Louisiana's legislature failed to make that happen. U.S. Judge Shelly Dick promised to redraw the map herself if the Louisiana legislature wouldn't. Now, it looks like she'll have to.
And I think that continues to add to the legacy of Louisiana, whereby people of color, black people in particular, their rights, their representation in the political process has only come through federal intervention.
Representative Royce Duplessis was one of the Louisiana legislators who submitted a new congressional map for approval. He says his map checked all the right boxes, but still never stood a chance in the Louisiana legislature. He believes this is a clear example of the institutional racism Louisiana has dealt with for centuries.
When we make decisions like this, we send a message to the rest of the country that we are choosing to be the Louisiana of the past, and we're not choosing to be the Louisiana of the future.
Louisiana Attorney General Jeff Landry has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to intervene and preserve the current congressional map. WWL-TV political analyst Clancy Dubas said that with the right argument, the conservative side of Louisiana's legislature could win that fight.
I think the legislature is going to try to argue to the courts that we're not trying to impinge on the voting rights of African Americans. We're simply trying to draw lines that protect our incumbents who have some seniority.
Now, that decision will be in the hands of federal judges instead of Louisiana's leaders. Sam Winstrom, Eyewitness News.
Today, Governor John Bel Edwards released a statement saying in part, quote, "It is clear that our African American brothers and sisters are still fighting for fair representation. Louisiana, we can and should do better than this."